Hoya.
Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance.
Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance.
E.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Good morning, everyone. Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance.
Shindig's fish jam, Shindig's fish jam, Shindig's fish jam, Shindig's fish jam. Good night.
I have a mouth and I want to scream.
Doug is bad.
Hi. Hello all, you should find us amazing.
Hello Eve, never seen a stream before, surprised face. Yeah.
Pew 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 pew.
Hi. Juice.
The earliest stream in Twitch history.
Catching a stream, huge. Dinner time. What on earth? How am I able to watch a stream that isn't at 6 a.m.? What is the chat tariff?
This is a early Steam I happy.
Hello.
Hi guys.
7 ads. Fuck.
Shin must have skipped his daily nap. Hello.
Earliest? I mean first try now, lol, it's 4:20 air for me. Imagine ads.
What's even going on?
I have 10 ads.
Hello.
Finally an early stream.
A nice stream for my dinner after an 8-hour shift.
What does Tariff do?
Shinny Diggissy. Dino dance.
Why Shindigs? Why?
Gadget dance week.
Stream doesn't start until ads over, we just startings we can chill. How did I get an ad for Safari? I didn't even know they made those.
Burger.
My legs hurt from twerking. Hello from Weball. I got a Hollow Knight ad.
I don't have ads somehow, I think we need more.
At Big Chungus Mix, huh?
Hello from Web.
What? LOL.
Harrow.
Howdy.
Me either.
At Rendumperson_ you have to pay channel points if you want to talk about D** G.
Starter.
I got grocery store SDS, can my orc leave me aloe?
What's the hups, everyone? Hi everyone, Shindigs hi. www.
Actually the earliest stream on Earth.
At Mel0zine, thank you for the explanation. Early stream, let's go.
Yeah.
Joel.
www. LLLLLLLLLLLLLLL.
I was running for the Doug Air Force.
Doug.
Time is money, Shin, don't forget that. Joel.
Or L. Yes, more W. Finally, the ads are over. Thank the Twitch gods for ending the ads, smiley face.
Yo, happy Saturday. Oh my god. Ads are over. Let me explain the ads really quick. So, 3 minutes of ads run every hour and at the start of the stream. So if you what happens is Twitch disables pre-rolls, which means it's the ad you get from joining the stream if you run ads every hour. So we have to sit through ads every hour for 3 minutes. Perfect time to pee. Or, okay, that's kind of weird, I guess, to recommend if you pee or not, but Perfect time to take a break, take a stretch break. I will not be doing any content usually in the middle of ads unless it's like kind of boring, like just bug fixing or coding. But what happens is if you leave and come back, I'm sure all of you know when you join a stream on Twitch, usually you get hit with ads, right? You get a pre-roll, which is about 30 to 90 seconds. I don't know anymore. I bought Turbo, whatever. That's like 30 to 90 seconds. Thus, if we run the 3-minute ads, you do not get the pre-roll. So for everyone new who comes in after the first 3 minutes or after not during an ad break period, they don't see ads at all. All right, they don't see ads at all. So we have to sit through them at very specific moments until and so the rest of the stream can enjoy a completely ad-free experience. That's what I'm hoping. You are the sacrifice, okay? I'm gonna tell you something real right now. Showing up the minute the stream starts is a scam. You're getting scammed because you will be watching ads and nothing's happening on the stream. I guess unless you're a sub, because then you can like hang out on the dance floor and play, you know, play with the TTS. But if you're not a sub, show up like 5 minutes after, then the ads will be done. Or subscribe, or get Turbo, but like just show up 5 minutes after. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. When do we get ads later though? Lilac Life, yes, we will get ads later, but the stream kind of stops and we chill. Like we stretch, we chill, we take a break. I'm not built like the young folks. I can't keep it up, you know, for more than 4 hours at a time. By it, I mean my energy / my stream. So bear with me, man. But it's not about how long you can keep it up. It's about what happens during that duration, right? It's about how you use it. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to everyone. You thought anytime you joined the ads would run? Yeah, so that's the thing I'm trying to avoid, which is I want to run ads to disable pre-rolls anytime ads are not running. So really the ads become predictable on the stream. It's like you'll never be you should hopefully never be surprised by them. It's never like a surprise advertising time. It should be me saying, hey, we have ads coming up in like the next 3 minutes. I'm gonna go potty break. You guys take a stretch and then I'll be back and I put up a cool BRB screen. And then for the subs, I just have like a small mini game they can play. Do I have a timer? No, but it usually is like every hour when I start. Ads are fixed scheduled. No, ads are fixed schedule. They're every hour from since I start the stream. What's teardown? Oh fuck. I keep fucking up my categories. We're doing coding today. How long is a minute? You got bigger problems. You got bigger problems to face than advertising, if that's what you're sincerely asking. Just getting the final pieces set up here. It's Saturday for me. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. I am. I am so much happier when I don't have a meeting and I don't have to work. That's crazy. Crazy how that works. I actually was on the fence of streaming today, but I had a new idea. Hello, everybody. Today's going to be mainly a coding day, but I'll try to make it interesting for you guys. You're doing more than most streamers. Most just keep the streams going with exciting stuff when there are ads. No, I watch a lot of streamers who also pause during ads too, and sometimes I don't. Like if I'm locked in playing a game, or I am working on code. If it's like a bug fix, then like you're not missing a lot. You're just missing me being pissed off for like 3 minutes. But usually I do force myself to stretch because it is important that you stretch, get some air. I think I might be poisoning myself while streaming, like CO2 poisoning, so I need to get a CO2 meter. But other than that, it is just good to stay healthy. All right. I am Unk. My body has started deteriorating. This is true. I am Unk. Maybe I gotta lean into Unk status more because some people are into that. It's like a parasocial angle we can get to. And then just by virtue of being Unk, people may listen to you more, right? They're like, oh my god, this guy knows what he's doing, even though I'm still stupid. Even though I'm still, like, dumb. Can we do the monkey with typewriters writing for eternity thing again? A lot of people ask about that. Jack 5. I would love to do it really soon, like next week. So the stream schedule is like the next 2 to 3 streams. I'm gonna work on this chat economy idea. But I might make an announcement on YouTube next time we do the typewriter stream, because a lot of people ask about that. And I was talking to Nullport, the editor, about this. That's very beautiful art. Thank you. Thank you for the ASCII art. Let me finish this thought first. I was talking to Nullport, the editor for the YouTube channel, at least the long forms on the YouTube channel, on the typewriter stream ideas, and we were talking about how on stream it's really fun. It's like probably one of the funnest streams that it's the most fun, one of the most fun streams I've ever done, I would say. The typewriter streams are really, really fun, but they're really hard to sometimes translate to long form video because the energy is there on the stream and it's really awesome. But we were struggling with the last video to make the thumbnail and the title like capture the excitement and the insanity of the typing stream. That doesn't mean I want to do less of it. I'm just talking about how it's interesting that when we do it on stream, it's like really, really fun. But then when we try to like capture it in a video, at least in the title and the thumbnail, it's like really tricky because what makes it fun is that it's so chaotic, right? What makes it fun is it's really fucking chaotic. What was that random logo that showed up? Oh, it was my Discord reactive, sorry. Am I dreaming or stream started early? You're dreaming. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. This is a sign in your dream that you need to pinch yourself and wake up. None of this is real. None of this is real. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please, it's time. Wake up. Just wake up. I love it when you guys ask to do previous concepts though, because I have no idea what concepts you like more than others on the stream. I know typewriting's pretty good, pretty fun though. I know typewriting's pretty fun. The problem is I'm kind of obsessed with this current tariff problem, right? I've been working on chat tariffs for like 3 or 4 streams-ish, and I just thought of a new idea today that got me excited to stream, and I'm like, okay, I can get it up, so I might as well have a really quick session with it, a code quickie, if you will. By it, I mean motivation. I mean motivation and inspiration, not anything else. Not anything else. I mean, by it, I mean my motivation and inspiration. You're not a spy for Doug? How are you able to type Doug? Okay, we have chat tariffs, man. We have chat tariffs. Guys, please respect the chat tariffs. How does chat tariff work? I have prepared a presentation. Let's get right into the coding because we're going to be doing coding today. Why does it look like I am in a very awkward position down here? Hold on, this is my coding stream. Let's get a window capture going. We're gonna do some coding and maybe something afterward to hang out. I would love to talk to you guys more. Maybe we should bring back frog time. I don't know, or a Q&A. Canada Post won't ship anything to the US. Will I still receive Doug if I pay tariffs? We're not bound by international law. Look! A whiteboard! Oh yeah, we're learning. We're doing learning today. Actually, let me move this to be like this. Can I do a pirate software bit? I'm kind of doing that, but no, I'm really doing a quick explanation. Can we do TTS? Hold on. Okay. So let me explain chat tariffs. All right, let me explain chat tariffs. I feel like this font. How can I make this font? Okay, there we go. Large, extra large. So why is this? Okay. There we go. All right, so let me explain chat tariffs. First, let's talk about the problem we're trying to solve with chat tariffs, all right? The problem with chat tariffs, problem number one, Doug, right? The streamer Doug. Now, I don't have a specific problem with them. I don't have a specific problem to them. They're very nice. We're in trade talks. We're in trade negotiations. However, the problem with Doug, it's not necessarily them as a person. The problem is Doug being mentioned in chat. And if you don't know who this is, they are a very awesome interactive streamer where they code things on stream and then they play with like the new coded program on stream, all in one kind of experience / show. So the first half of the stream they'll code something, and last half of the stream they'll like have chat play with the interactive code, like very similar to what we do, right? And because we kind of do similar-ish things where we're very interactive with chat and we do programming and we like to experiment with different ways that chat can interact with the streamer, people often mention the streamer here. Is that correct? They also mentioned the streamer. They also mentioned the streamer on this stream. Sorry, they also mentioned Doug a lot on this stream, right? Now here's the problem. Here's the second problem. Doug has, let's say on average, 10,000 viewers per stream, or up to 10,000 viewers per stream. Like they could have a max of like 10,000, 12,000 viewers on stream. They get a lot of viewers. On our stream, you know, on a really good day, we get 250 viewers. All right. And in my chat, Doug gets mentioned about 250 times. In Doug's chat, I get mentioned 50 times. Soy, thank you for the raid. Thank you. It's been a minute. We need to catch up. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream today. Soy raid. Soy is so back. Being Soy is so back. Welcome. I'm talking about a new programming project today where I'm going to reinvent the chat economy. Anonymous, thank you for gifting the tier 1 to Soy Milk. What were you gaming? Are you playing Silk Song like everybody else? Let me recap. So I'm working on a coding project to introduce chat tariffs. And one thing I want to tariff is other streamers' mentions in my chat, right? Other streamers being mentioned in my chat. And the culprit number one is this streamer right here. Because they are the most popular streamer mentioned in my chat, and they're probably mentioned more than me. And we have to fix that. Anonymous, thank you for gifting that tier 1 to Moy Silk. Oh, talking about Vexpo. Yeah, that'll look fun. In the UK, right? So, here's the problem. Doug is mentioned in this chat 250 times per stream. I measured this. I actually did look at the chat logs and measure this. We can look at this as imports, right? We import Doug's brand into the stream so you guys in chat can have fun mentioning silly Doug memes. We can look at my mention in Doug's stream as exports. Right? That's my brand being exported to other streams. Now, a trade deficit is defined by exports minus imports. You following here? Soy, you might like this. It's math. So what if we plug this formula into the trade deficit formula? Well then, it looks like we have a trade deficit of almost negative 200 mentions. We have a huge trade deficit with the Doug Nation. And the problem with that is that I am... Look at this. I am a much smaller streamer. I need to be building my own brand and my own identity. But if so much of the chat industrial complex is... If so much of the chat industrial complex is propped up by these cheap bell pepper imports, we are not reinvesting into our own chat meme economy. Cookie Munch, wow, thank you for the 5 gifted. They're a 10k Andy. Yeah, they're for sure a 10k Andy. Is the sound off? No. There should be music. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Power Nelson, hello, welcome. Let me give you a VIP. I want to make sure I see you in the chat. Cookie Munch, thank you for gifting tier 5 to Jack 5B. Alright, so you understand where I'm coming from here. Because I have a big trade deficit with a much larger viewership than me, okay? Alongside that, here are other things that we don't want to be associated with in the channel. They have a social credit system. They do forced labor, forced manual labor. They are bald. Look, these are not the values of our chat. And so to be continuously importing their emotes, their brand, their memes into our chat, it's going to dilute the identity of our very own stream. On top of that, I feel like my stream brand overlaps a bit too much with this guy's stream brand, right? We both have interactive streams, we do funny things with chat, so we need our own identity. But people keep reusing jokes from the other stream. They keep saying like, I'm bald, I'm divorced, it's rigged. Like, what are other shindigs, made in shindigs country type chat memes that we can export to other streams? You know what I mean? Like, we're not reinvesting in our own meme manufacturing industries. We rely too heavily on low cost, cheap labor imports. Typewriters. The bowl cut? Old Man Yowie? No! No!
I don't think Doug gets called a furry.
Okay, but a lot of people get called a furry. Alright, I'm looking for something to differentiate our stream. So, how do we solve this big problem here? Well, this is the plan. Step 1, to stop the influx of Doug imports, we tariff all mention of Doug, okay? And that is already done. we have done that part. I think we've done that part. Okay, so yeah, so we've done this part, which is I've set up a tariff in which you have to pay 300 channel points to even mention the word Doug. All right. Let me change the music because this is too happy for a political stream. Actually, let's just turn off the music. So I have set up a 300 point tariff to tariff Doug. All right. It used to be 40 bits. I turned it to 300 points. I didn't want it to be too pay to win, but follow me here with the 300 channel points. Follow me here with the 300 channel point solution. Okay? So we currently have a tariff, which means all messages that mention Doug instant timeout. Pay the tariff to mention Doug. The word Doug does not look like a real word anymore. Okay? So step one is we set up the tariff. I time out every single message in the chat that mentions Doug without paying the tariff. If you use the channel point, that is the only way. If you use the channel point reward, that is the only way you can mention Doug today. That takes 300 of your points. You can follow the stream to get 300 channel points and earn one mention. What if we say Drog? What if we say Ding Dong? What if we say Doog? Okay, so this is what I'm figuring. I'm starting to learn about economics through Twitch chat. Because I'm starting to learn economics through Twitch chat because what has happened because of step one. All right, let's say this is my first phase of the plan. What has happened since step one is a few unintended consequences. Well, first of all, let's go over some things that went right. All right. So pros. This tariff has actually reduced the usage of the word Doug in chat. The tariff is working. We are seeing less mentions of outside streamers being imported into the chat. The cons. There are a lot more cons here. Yeah, why isn't, hold on. Why are people not getting banned as much? What's going on? I think it's broken. Let's see. Price lookup index. Yeah, it might just be hold on. Let's delete all this. Oh wait. Maybe run this quickly before they fix it. No, we're fixing the code right now. We are fixing the code. Wait a second. If chat. Why is it not if object size? Oh. What the heck? Hold on, I think I'm fixing the code. There we go. All right, there, the tariffs are working. Sorry, the tariffs are working. And let me pull up just let me pull up a display capture. All right, so here you see the tariffs are in effect right now. People are getting timed out if they mention Doug. How long is timeout? Just 1 second. It just deletes your entire chat history. All right. But the other problem that you can see coming out of this tariffed word, you can see another problem coming out of this tariff word, all right? Which is people bypassing the filter with
Then your
different
brown
languages.
peepos, keep saying the banned word and look the tariff in the barrel.
People are bypassing the filter with different language and characters. So people are writing Doug's name in Japanese, and with weird accents over the letters, writing his name in Chinese somehow. Basically, what has happened is there is a black market of bell peppers. I have accidentally created a black market for Doug mentions in my chat. So I have learned if you try to censor a word, it just makes people try to say the word even more. Which, in hindsight, that does make a lot of sense. Because if you tell me don't think about pink elephants, all I can do is think about pink elephants. So this is only encouraging you.
Piglet is a bald Pokemon you see.
See, this is only encouraging you to drop Doug memes more often in the chat, because it's cool to do something. Look at that bell pepper illegally smuggled in. This sounds like real laws. Yeah, it's fucked up. We're actually rederiving how actual economies work in real life. The war on droogs is a failure. Look, you shouldn't even be able to say the word droogs. So this is a problem. I've tried to copy and paste all the different variations of how you say Doug into my program. There's just too many variations, and some of them break my script. So I had to go back to the drawing board and figure out what else to do, which leads us to today's stream. Okay, that leads us to today's stream, which problem? Black market of Doug mentions. All right. Because I have increased demand, I have created an incentive to smuggle in Doug mentions has been created. The tariffs create an incentive to smuggle in Doug mentions. So how do I solve this? Well, I could go through every different variation of the smuggled word and paste it into my script, but that will just break everything. And then if that happens, you guys might just switch to a different code word, like bell pepper, bean peppers, ball, divorce, chair. So it's just going to be an ongoing game of cat and mouse. But I think I have found a path to the right solution. Which goes back to our very... Whoa. Okay. It goes back to the problem we're trying to solve. The first part of the problem is that Doug is mentioned way too much. Right? But I actually didn't talk about step 2 of the plan. Step 2 of the plan is something we have not gotten to yet, which is increase the amount of shindigs mentions. Right? Because tariffs are supposed to promote investments in our domestic economy. Right? We have tariff imports from foreign economies. We want to increase investments into domestic economies. Svefora, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. I'm going through a way too nerdy explanation on how I'm going to recreate a tariffed economy in Twitch chat. Welcome. I hope you had a great stream. Great to meet you. So step one was we're going to tariff any mention of Doug, and that has reduced all mention of Doug on the stream. Step two is we need to find a way for you to reinvest in the Shindigs economy. Now, how do we do that? Well, one solution for this is by gunpoint, right? By gunpoint, which is I could just get a gun and go, hold on, wait, that might actually be misinterpreted as an actual threat. Never mind. I could just force you to do this, right? I could ban every chat message that doesn't include the word Shindigs in it. But the problem with that is that will harm the overall chat economy. All right. And basically turn us into like a pseudo centrally owned, controlled economic situation. And I'm all about the free market. I'm all about the free market. That's
Don't act like we haven't had a shootout before.
No, we're not a gun culture. We're not a gun culture country yet. That sounds really fascist. That's why I'm not doing it. Okay. I'm going to be creating a free market economy. So in this economy, we have a tariff, right? All right, let's review some economics. So a tariff is a tax on words, right? You have to pay a certain amount to use a certain word. In this case, Doug, right? So what is the opposite of a tariff? Anybody? Anybody? What is the opposite of a tariff? A gun. No, it's not a gun. Your mom? Taxes? No, tariffs are taxes. An untariff. A fiat. No, that's tariff spelled backwards. Rewards? Rewards is close.
Make it so the more times we mention you, the more chances we have to win at slots. Gamba is the way to go. Okay.
Not a bad idea, but we're not doing a gotcha economy. We're doing a free market economy. Ultra awesome Daniel got it right. It's a subsidy, which is you get paid to use. You get paid to use blessed words. I'll call them blessed words. And maybe get paid is the wrong idea, but you get some kind of discount or there's some type of incentive injected in from the government to incentivize you to use these words. Now, here is a problem. Actually, let's put this here. Create the Shindigs Subsidy Program, SSP. This acronym's a little sus. We're going to call it, make sure it's at, the Shindigs chat, hold on, maybe the chat subsidy CSP, Clip Studio Paint, and wait, SCP, hold on. The Shindigs chat subsidy program, the SCP. The Shindig Subsidy Initiative. The Shindig's untariff system. Sus is a great acronym. The Shindigs. What starts with U? The SU at the something U subsidy. The Shindigs Utopian. Shindig's universal subsidy. That sounds perfect. The subsidy program. Oh. Oh, that sounds great. Actually, the Shindig's universal subsidy program is something I have later on. I have an idea for that later on. Okay, so we are creating the Shindig's Chat Subsidy Program, also known as the SCP. SCP for short. This program will incentivize use of Shindig's mentions by subsidizing chat messages that mention Shindigs. Okay, so I will create a subsidy program where it will be cheaper for you to chat if you mention me. However, we have a new economic problem, which is we have one big issue, which is chat messages are free. I need a red marker. Red marker, please. Red marker. Shades of pink. Right, whatever. Chat messages are free. That is a big problem. Right? Because right now, it's either Doug costs money or chat messages are free. And the tiered system that I want is Doug tariffed words. How do I get this? Well, excuse me. I would like this to be a normal font. Okay. This is the system I want. I want let me cook. So this is the system I want, which is Doug tariffs are the most expensive. Normal chat messages are, you know, a normal cost. And my message is subsidized. It's the cheapest cost because it's subsidized. Now, the problem is that normal chat messages already cost nothing. Right, like the bar for normal chat messages is already 0. Right, actually, maybe let's put it right here. It's already 0. So how do I make subsidized chat messages? And here's the key part: how do I make a subsidy without paying you? How do I make a subsidy without having to pay the chat? I can't give you points either. Let's say this is 300 points and it costs 0 points to type a normal chat message. I pay you with knowledge. No.
Logical theory would be to give chatters more channel points, but to my understanding a streamer can't give channel points. Have you found a workaround for that?
I have not, unless I do like a channel point redistribution program through gambling. Only subsidized masters can access TTS.
Your own counter system.
No, I want this to work in the normal chat. That's the thing. I want this to work in the normal chat and not TTS, because then Doug tariff messages wouldn't play nicely with the TTS. I thought of a solution to this, which is the which is the goal of today's stream. Okay? What if we made Shindig's mentioned chat messages 0 points, normal chat messages now cost 1 point? Okay? Normal chat messages will now cost 1 point. If you do not mention me, your message will be timed out. That's too much. Didn't a country go to war because of a tax like this? Elaborate. I don't think any large wars have broken out over like a simple tax. And it's not a tax, it's a subsidy. Government overreach? It's never happened in history. Shindig's tax? No, it's a subsidy. All this because of Chinese telephones. Taxation? That is definitely a tax. This is a tax. Singing, this is definitely a tax. Well, if you think this is a tax, let me tell you about what's happening in the real world right now. If you're pissed off at this, let me sit you down and explain what the fuck is happening in America right now. Shindig's autocracy? Well, I am the streamer. Okay? I am the streamer.
Hey Shin, can we also tax the word sugar? Probably tax the word tea as well. I hate seeing drama channels spill tea all over the place.
Set up a hidden Powerball if you have a message includes the word Shindigs. You have a 1 in 299 million chance to get VIP. That's a great idea. But that's for when we send up. That's when we set up the lottery to fight channel point inflation. Wasn't the American Revolution started by taxes? Maybe. You know, I don't know. Fact check that. I would fact check that. Subsidy means to give something. Yeah, I'm giving you a discount on chatting. So this will be the goal of today's stream. All right. And maybe let's take this a little further, maybe a little nerdier, which is, let's talk about the GDP. The chat GDP, right? So an easy thing to do would be to ban all dog mentions. But that would reduce the number of messages overall. Reducing, I don't know what GDP stands for. The chat gross gross dog product. I don't know. Dog production. Yes, that reduces the gross dog production. We actually want negative GDP. Gross dog, great dog poop. Okay, anyway, maybe GDP is the wrong word, but I don't want to reduce the overall number of messages. My goal is to reduce the number of dog mentions, increase the number of Shindig's mentions. Okay, increase the number of Shindig's mentions, and then increase overall chat engagement, right? Increase overall chat engagement, because reducing the number of dog mentions could hurt the chat economy. So we're going to take the dip in dog mentions, reinvest it in Shindig's mentions, and increase the overall chat economy. Dante, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wouldn't taxing messages just encourage less engagement? Bethy Lee, that's true, but we're going to reinvest the tax messages into Shindig's mentions. So it's free to chat if you have the word Shindigs in the chat message. Right? It's free to chat if you have the word Shindigs in the chat message. Can we have a running balance? Can you elaborate on the running balance? Why is there no music? Does that bother you? Because it helps me think when there's no music. You can also say I hate the sound of your voice and I need the music to like level it out. Just be honest with me, please. Isn't that still it's too serious without music? This is fucking serious, man. Well, this is real shit. What if someone says the tariff word plus Shindigs in the same message? Please don't do that. The tariff would kick in. Will this be open source? A horrific economic policy placed upon chat? No. I mean, I'll show the code on the stream, but I don't know how to share it, really. Can you add Shin to the trigger so I don't have to type Shindigs the whole time? No, you have to type Shindigs the whole time. Let me get some music back on. What language I'll be using? I'm using a script called Sammy, which I'm gonna show off on stream. Okay, notice noise in your mic when I stop talking. Oh, it's probably my fan. Because I'm getting air circulation in here. Make this a long form where it's explaining economics. This would go hard and it's very fun to watch and educating. I had to watch so many videos about economics. Economics is weird and strange and hard. Not, and all those things are not in like a interesting or good way. It's all bad. Don't I fear retaliation from Doug Doug? No. You're gonna take economics soon, should you reconsider? Maybe. New viewers should get 10 free messages. Like a universal basic chat requirement? That sounds really communist to me. I don't know. All right, let's start the code. Let's start the code. We all understand what we're doing today? It's okay if we don't, because I don't understand what we're doing. Oops. I guess I can move this chat up here. I'm gonna close this chat so we can see all the timeouts. At least to put the prices up for the new people. Yes, that's the whole point of the tariff system, is so there's more transparency around prices. Make it easy to monopolize the subscribed followers of the ruling class. Some of you are captured by the... Some of you are mind captured by capitalism. It shows. It really shows. What is the software? This is called Sammy. You can click the link to find out more. It's a visual programming language that makes it easy to code chat interactions. It's specifically made for Twitch chat and OBS to like interact with each other. I would love to do a new video in the future that basically advocates why, if you want to learn programming, why using Sammy and OBS is a great way to start learning. Now, you should learn Python, or you should learn Python, you should learn JavaScript, you should learn anything else that interests you, like, because if you want to work in an actual industry, You're not going to use Sammy. But just for the creative aspect, for like the coding aspect, and for creating something that you enjoy on stream, Sammy is a really great way to do it super fast. I've learned Python. I've got 24-inch Pythons. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. All right, so what do we have to do here? Let's get to coding. So we want to ban every word that doesn't mention shindigs. So I'm going to set a new local variable, which is subsidy mention equals, equals shindigs. And then I'm going to create a new if statement that says if if reward ID is not equal to this and bits is not equal to this. Okay, no, I need this because this says this looks up all the tariff prices and times you out. If you mention Doug. Okay, so I need a new if statement in here. This is going to get really messy. So this basically says if tariff word is found. Oh wait, no, this is only if tariff word is found. If the tariff word is found, then it bans you. Oh, ads are in like 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, ads are in like 2 minutes, sorry. I will probably code through the ads because the coding part isn't super interesting. Actually, no, I'll take a stretch break because I have a really cool BRB screen that you guys can see. Okay, oh fuck, how is this gonna work? I'm just trying to map it out in my head, even though I should draw it out. I get a chat message. Right now, this checks if it's a normal chat message. Okay, if this is a normal chat message, go through all the chat message and check if there's Doug. And if so, tariff word detected. I'm gonna add an exit here where the button ends after detecting the tariff word. So we're just gonna do if 1 equals 1. However, if after it breaks out of the loop, exit 1 equals 1. All right, here we go. So it's in this loop. We want to check the string position. We're going to call it subsidy mention. Okay, we want to check the string position of the subsidized word. If subsidy POS is not equal to 0, which means it's found, then do nothing. Else, please pay the message costs. No subsidy word detected. I'll draw this out when it's all done. Can we talk about Point Grow or Failboat? Don't make me add more people to the tariff word list. Or we get ads in 20 seconds. I'm actually going to take an early stretch break, 20 seconds early, so you guys can see the screen. And I'm going to turn on TTS while the ad break is on. And when I get back, we'll keep coding. Wait, I did not mean to turn that on right away, so that's off. We'll come back and work with the subsidies.
Joel.
So cool. Good.
Yay. NM not anymore.
Shin is the best. Yay.
We broke TTS.
It broke. Hi.
RIP TTS.
Bug.
We have a clone.
We are so bad. Clones. I hate clones.
Hope we all are still in Shindig's basement. Help us. Where are the government-appointed goth girlfriends?
Meow.
Yes, Tyrant.
Why am I doubled?
I seem to have an ad.
Whoa, new BRB screen. Breaking news, Shindig's clones chat and watches us kiss our own clone.
Meow.
You may hate clones, but I honor our Republic brothers.
Sorry, that was me. I have a cloning machine. I'm going to eat food.
Milk or water, pick one, guys. Hashtag Shindigsasaturant.
At Brendroid 9000 LMO plus 2.
Camca Bright Notes.
Do we have to pay the tax yet?
Clone kissing confirmed.
At Hoodie Hand Wine.
Can we marry our clones? Skibbity dip dop doodly bop meep mop muguna bop.
Milk, I love milk, fat free milk. Breaking news, Shindig's love wins.
Shintax.
Good choice.
You can openly marry your clone if you don't kiss other clones.
Can I make my clone work for me?
Can we put down the brain rot chatters? What a handsome background.
Old clone Yowie.
Shintax is so good.
Breaking news. Fish.
POV chat, Camca Ben.
Clone Yowie.
We should try overthrowing Shindigs again. Breaking wind.
Guys, he can't ban Doug in chat if we all stop chatting. At Brendroid 9000, but I don't want to put you down. I never want to say goodbye or desert you.
We should consider taxing kids.
Mom, I'm on TV. Unionize my fellow brothers.
Wait, with the power of clones we can take over.
D-man chat still TTS even if banned.
Ring ring ring. Hello Shindigs, it is your mom. I am very proud of you and your streaming career. Have you cleaned your room recently?
Fuck tariffs.
I look so handsome.
Clone takeover.
Doug. Breaking news, I think Shin is cool. Molo. I am jealous of Mop's power to break TTS.
We love tariffs. Hi chat.
Yeah, TTS will read messages before deleted Doug.
Quite the nice fish.
Doug supremacy.
Doug. Dougal.
Tariffs D's.
Camcob dancing.
Doug clones will also exist. The Russian fish is pretty cool.
Katie chat.
Do I always have the same voice?
TTS is bad, guys. Hashtag we need Doug Doug.
Ugh, ugh. Real.
Guy. Could you ever if you could just but when you can't but you only but you could only do it one time?
Joel. How long is the timeout? Help, I closed it accidentally. Hi guys. This BRB screen looks cool, by the way.
This is one long toilet break.
Doug Dag.
Sasha Fofowicz.
D egg. D red heart egg.
I am muted. I'm back. All right, let's get back to the code to enable the subsidy program. All right, so I think it was working before I left. So if the subsidy word is not 0. Wait, if it is 0. Yeah, if it's not 0, else do nothing. Here, I'm gonna make, instead of do nothing, I'm gonna make it just exit the code entirely. Else pay the message word. Pay the subsidy code word. Sorry. Pay the subsidy, please pay the message cost. No subsidy word detected. Oh, it's working. Wait, people type shindigs in chat. That should not ban your message. But it should ban every message in which shindigs is not mentioned. Yes! Yes, it's working! Oh my god, that's amazing. You just have to mention me in the chat for your message to go through for free. You know what? I like the chat like this. Wait, I kind of like the chat where you have to talk about me. Can I add shin? No, you have to type shindigs all the way through. Shindig sucks. Shindigs is not cool. I have forced the chat to only talk about me with the new subsidy system. I mean, you can talk about Doug if you use channel points, but you must only talk about me in the new subsidy system. This is not a subsidy? It's a subsidy as I understand it. Okay, some of you are using this subsidy to insult me, which is fine. Because the stream, it may be hard to believe, but this stream is all about freedom of expression. Alright? I did not mean... I'm not trying to censor you. I'm just trying to subsidize certain words. This stream is actually about the freedom of expression. Some of you may not understand what freedom of expression is. That's okay. We'll learn it together. We'll go through it together on this stream. Freedom, my ass. No, the chat tariff is for the Doug chat tariff. Okay, so I need to make a new channel point redeem for a normal chat. Sorry, I need to make a normal channel point redeem for chat tariff to be... Hold on, I'm gonna rename this. Save. Okay, so I renamed the current chat tariff to Doug chat tariff because Doug chat tariff is 300 points. And I'm going to make a new redeem. So I'm going to make a new How would I do this? Okay, I'm gonna make a new redeem and make it really expensive so I can test it. So, normal chat tariff. All right, I'm just doing some testing here. All right, so let's set up the normal chat tariff. Test. Oh, okay. Set this to broadcaster only. Oh my God. Test. All right, test. So custom reward ID is this. So I want to copy this. Copy variable value. If subsidy is not found, else if
Proposal, make the new Shindig's free channel point redeem cost 30 channel points. I explained in detail why on the Discord, but TLDR it will incentivize mentioning you, waiting 30 minutes, channel point chests, and more followers and subs.
Very devious. Eris man, this is why you're assistant secretary to chat commerce. Very devious to suck more value out of the chat. But for now, I'll keep it at 1. So you can chat 300 times if you follow. That's why we have the levers in economics. Okay. So if it is not found, continue. But if it is found, if reward ID is, okay. Kind of messed up, but this block here says, if you use Shindigs in a message, let the message through. Or if you don't use Shindigs in a message, but you use the right channel point redeem, let the message through. Else, you get timed out. So I'm going to make the message redeem cost, I'll make it cost 10. I think that's a good in between. You can use the Doug chat tariff, or you can use the normal chat tariff to bypass the subsidy requirement. No, it's a subsidy, it's not a requirement. Normal chat tariff. I guess I did tariff the original chat. I'll call it the normal chat tax. Yeah, you can use my emotes. You can use my emotes. The emotes count towards the subsidy. All right, now that the code is in place, let's see. Okay, now that the code is in place, let's check the chat. All right, let's do some testing. So everybody, mention me in the chat. This is for testing. Mention me in the chat. No one should be getting timed out. It's working! It's working! See, if you just mention me in the chat, your chat message is free. Otherwise, you have to pay 10 channel points to write a normal chat message, or 300 channel points if you mention Doug. I think that's fair. I would call the subsidy system a success. I'm calling the subsidy system a success. Time for a press conference. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna set up the next press conference. Oh, excuse me. We'll get started in just a moment. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here today. I'm here to announce an exciting new development. Oh, if I can just get my scene correct. Thank you, whoa. Let's make this a little smaller. Let's see, hold on. Let's just make this all a little nicer. All right. All right, everyone, thank you for being here today. We've had some exciting developments in our current tariff policy. We've took the feedback of the people, and we have heard your feedback. We have taken your feedback to heart, and we are excited to announce that we've updated our economic policy with a new subsidy, which means all chat messages are free if you mention me, Shindigs, the streamer. That does mean that normal chat messages that don't mention me at all are now taxed, but it's for a very low rate of 10 channel points. Dug mentions are now 300 channel points. That's consistent with our previous stance on the tariffs. We think with this new subsidy system, it's going to bring so many more people into the chat engagement. It's going to make so many more people engage with chat. It's going to be great for the chat economy. I'm really excited to see the subsidy system take off. Now, any questions, please? Raise your hand if you have any questions. We'll be taking questions. We're very proud of this new development. Yes, yes, questions? Any questions? Okay.
Shindig's Yap, I was going to pay money for your campaign, but I will do that for the orange thing over there, Shindig's Yap, right?
Shindigs, why is the press not exempt from this tax?
Shindigs will
You're
we
still
go into the
citizens.
Great Chat Depression?
You're still citizens.
Not a question, but you suck. Shindigs no bugs.
Mr. Shindigs, will these tariffs affect our old man Yowie?
When are you releasing your Shindigs Yahoe?
I want to answer some of these questions really quick. It will not be affecting the old man Yowie. It will not be affecting the old man Yowie if you mention my name in relation to old man Yowie. But I do have to make it clear for the press. It's just for subsidy reasons. I have no affiliation with old man Yowie. I have no affiliation with old man Yowie.
Shindigs, why not leave it on just the tariff?
You do now, Shindigs. Shindigs Angie, hey Shin, can you revert the economy, please?
Mr. Shindigs, can we expect further tariff increases? Shindigs, this is a bad idea.
Shindigs, what's your favorite old man Yahoe?
I will not be reverting any changes. I think this is going to make our chat economy stronger and greater than ever before. None of this can backfire. Not that any one of you guys said it would backfire. I'm just saying it won't backfire. Also, I will not be responding to any old man Yowie questions. Like I said before, the previous mention of old man Yowie was just an example. I have no affiliation nor desire to discuss old man Yowie. So next question, please.
Your stocks are going to crash.
Shindigs Yap, you cannot be serious about this being permanent.
Shin?
The prices in the whole Shindigs nation are already rising because of the new general tax on free speech. What will you do to counter this?
Now, if you are suggesting that we are going through a period of chat inflation, the first thing I must mention is do not Google chat inflation. Second, we are actually fighting chat inflation because so many chatters, so many viewers and chatters have a stockpile of channel points which devalue channel points. So by creating this program that taxes people on a per chat message basis, with their channel points, I'm actually fighting inflation. All right? Contrary to popular belief, I am actually very anti-inflation.
Shindigs, what about old man inflation Yowie? Shindigs, why?
Shindigs, how do you want to explain this system to new viewers?
Shindigs is super into inflation.
This sounds like you have no plan how to fight the problems.
Shindigs inflation, bookmarked.
Shin is don't like this.
Shindigs, where is your suit? High press.
Shindigs, what do you say about your stocks crashing? Shindigs Angie dash. Will you add more streamers, not just the ones spelled D-O-U-G Shindigs? Shindigs, my camera is broke. The flash keeps going off. Will I be kicked out of the conference? Those stocks are through the ground. Shindigs, when can I cash out my bonds into a more stable market?
No, you don't need to cash out anything. This is the most stable chat market in all of history. That's what my economic advisors have been telling me. The tariffs and the subsidies are working. The tariffs and the subsidies are working. There is absolutely nothing to worry about.
Shin, I will eat you.
Shindigs, can I eat my notebook?
My dearest Shindigs, do other chats have to deal with this kind of stuff?
What are you gonna do when the economy crashes, Shindigs?
Shindigs eat Shin's whole.
Don't you fear the inflation will unproportional hit the lower class?
If anything, we are reinvesting, and I detest that word lower class. I'm going to call them the viewer class. All right? We're going to call them the viewer class. We are reinvesting in the viewer class by ensuring that the viewing experience on the stream is concentrated into mentions about the streamer. So when people come into the stream, they're not confused as to why other streamers are being mentioned. They see that everybody's talking about me, the streamer, and sometimes other streamers. I mean, it's possible if you pay the tariff. But we are reinvesting in our own chat meme manufacturing economy. All right? We are reinvesting in our own chat meme manufacturing economy.
Hey Shindigs. Does the 3D model have mpreg?
That is not
/
related to this press conference.
Shindigs, you're gonna go bankrupt.
Shindigs trump your policies are ass.
Who?
But what are the other classes that chat can be in besides viewer class Shindigs?
Subscriber?
Shindigs my ass.
Shindigs, we are going to start a revolution. Shindigs, can you eat me please?
I don't have any questions, I'm just here to watch. Who is going to create a channel with sub, to have Shindig's name in the emoji and the emoji is just blank, J.
Guys, add something like smiley face to the start of your text. It looks like an emblem and you also don't have to pay the price.
Shindigs your Yahoe is going down in the third market. Shindigs more chat mpreg.
Shindigs, I'm hungry.
Now I am seeing multiple questions, and this is a good question, around wouldn't this hurt the new chat experience when people try to chat and get immediately timed out? My answer to that is no, because getting timed out is actually fun. And it's more fun to engage with the chat when you have to learn these hidden rules that you have to adhere by before actually participating with other viewers. It makes the stream a lot like Dark Souls, where you keep dying until you learn how to play the game.
Shindigs, how will you deal with the rebellion? It might destroy the economy?
Shindigs, do you fear that the one who can't be named would do something against you because of the tariffs?
Shindigs is a madman.
Shindigs mpreg now.
That's not fun. That's torture.
Shindigs, when are you taxing the 1%?
Shindig sena salute Shin, I hate Dark Souls. What about the vor, Shindigs?
Shindigs, give us back our freedom of speech. Shindigs, is there a threat of other streamers following your policies as countermeasures?
Shindig sena salute Shindigs, what if everyone leaves Shinland due to the tariffs? Shindigs eats Shindiggers. Take a shot every time you hear Shindigs.
Answer the question, Shindigs.
Shindigs breed me.
Shindigs, did you know that in terms of leadership, Shindigs is?
Shindigs doesn't even sound like a word anymore.
Shindigs, where do taxes go?
Shin, why is this the right thing? SHINGDIGS.
Okay, that's enough questions. That's enough questions for today. I do want to emphasize to everyone watching and everyone in the press, this is not a bit. We are keeping this system until I decide that our chat economy metrics have reached have shown that we have reached prosperity within our own domestic meme manufacturing sectors. So, the best way for you to make change is to keep participating in the system and keep mentioning me. And when I see enough people in chat kind of start forming our own little inside jokes, our own little memes, and more importantly, focus on me and not other streamers, maybe we'll relax the chat tax system. Maybe. But for now, let's play a game. The press conference is over. Thank you.
Shindigs, you just want our attention, don't you?
Shindigs, how do you feel about jams though?
Shindigs yap, just say you're jealous. Shindigs yap right.
Thank you, Shindigs, for this press conference.
Riot, vor him, Shindigs. Shindigs mpreg.
Shin no. Shindigs revolution.
Shindigs preg emote 1.
Shindigs, do you like Cam Cobb Among Us work? 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 Cam Cobb Among Us work?
Shindigs of in the cold thought about eat hot food. Shindigs am so fucking high right now, is this real? Shindigs shitting out shindigs. Shindigs no bugs, shindigs no bugs, shindigs no bugs, shindigs no bugs, shindigs no bugs.
Man, if I had a nickel for every insecure leader who just wanted to hear people talk about them.
Okay, this press conference is over. All right, guys. See, I am being absolutely serious about having this system up for the entirety of the stream. You must mention me to get a free chat message. Now, you can write other chat messages that don't mention me, but it will come at a cost. It will come at a cost. So let's recap the system. Every chat message will now cost 10 channel points. If you mention Doug, it will cost 300 channel points because Doug is tariffed. But if you mention me in your chat message, you can chat for free. I think that's a fair trade-off. This is just to reinvest, again, into our own chat manufacturing economy. Oh, Future Skeleton Club. Yeah, if you're a mod, you get timed out. If you're a mod, you get timed out. You lose your mod privileges. That's my bad. Okay, let's game. This is fascist? I mean, this is what America's doing, so are you suggesting... What are you suggesting here? Teardown? Teardown? You want to raid someone right now? We're only an hour and a half into stream. What is going on here? Pauly D, did you hear my explanation earlier? Anything but Silksong. I haven't even beat Hollow Knight. I'm kind of tempted to get Hollow Knight. It's like flavor of the month. Oh, maybe let's try Peak. Let's do like a solo climb on Peak. See how far we get. And then let's do some teardown after that. Let's do a Peak solo climb and then teardown. Guys, okay. I get it. I get it. You're unhappy with the tariffs. It's a necessity, okay? It's a necessity. You're unhappy with the tariffs. I get it. But can we please just focus on gaming today? I'm trying to relax. Had a stressful day at work. Use this emblem thing at the start of the message. I like that idea. I like when you guys start using emotes more often. I don't see any Doug in the chat, and I'm seeing more Shindigs mentions. This is fantastic. It's Saturday? Yeah, I worked on our new chat economic system. Or it's Peak. You are lonely. That explains your actions. Jeez, man. I want to try to get to the 3rd level on my own. I always struggle in tropical on the tropical level, but I believe I can do it this time. Where's my mouse? Can you let us speak? Yeah, I can do 2TS. I can do 2TS for you guys when I start climbing. All right, I'm going to turn on and off TTS so it's not on all the time, but we'll start... we'll enable TTS for the gameplay. Just for a little bit.
Shindex, I don't want to say your name anymore. I said it in my message to my boss.
Tariffs often backfire. You want less Doug, but what is more Doug than mass timeouts?
Tariffs never backfire.
Yay, let's clone.
Let's goose/slippery fingers Shindigs.
Shindigs, are we becoming anti-vaxxers too?
No!
POV, you don't know where your mouth is Shindig scrum.
Rest easy, my penthouse Shindig's mind broke.
A mouse? No way we afford mice in this economy.
Clone Shindex Yowie Inc.
Shindigs, can you add a radio SFX to us so we're like HQ for peak?
We'll do that for teardown.
Now taking shots of wine per Shindig's mention.
Shindex, do you have friends to play peek with?
No.
Shindigs, can I eat the mouse? Shindigs, are you on the run? Is there a reason you need so many points today?
Yes, Shindex Costco. Shindex, hello darkness, I have rabies.
Shindigs Costco, this is going to decrease the economy. BC people will simply chat less.
Well, I'm seeing people chat a lot right now. I don't know about you, but the chat seems really active. And not only are they really active, everybody is talking about me. You know, I don't know why, but it's nice. You know, you guys are so nice to me. It just so happens that everyone just seems to be talking about me. I'm going to be honest, it's made me chat more. Exactly. Thank you, Samaryu. I'm going to try to solo this. I kind of like playing Peak solo. I do have a non-streaming gaming group I play Peak with sometimes. They're completely normal people. Okay, let's get up here. Yeah, you can mention my name and say I suck as long as you're talking about me. Is this not the normal mountain? It feels different. You could play with Doug and you paid the tariff. That's funny. I may have a Doug tariff announcement. Big one next week. Or maybe Doug will announce it. That's all I'll say. Big things coming. Can't wait till it's public, etc., etc. Does Doug have to pay the tariff when he comes in? Doug will be arrested. He's going to prison. No, he will be subject to the same rules as everyone else. If I will never tariff Rosa. I'm just tariffing Doug. How do I catch streams to the Discord server? Yeah, !Discord, and it should get you the server link. You must be 18 or older to join. On top of the fact that, whoa, my God. Okay, I'm restarting. What the, where's my mouse? Okay, I can't restart. I'll work it out. And you have to post your Twitch username, or post a link to your Twitch profile to prove you're a real person. Which is very hard for a lot of people for some reason. I think the instructions are clear, which is, hey, just link your Twitch channel in the chat, like your Twitch URL. And people will link my stream. I'm like, no, I'm me. You're not me. I'm confused. Put your name at the end of the message. Hey, I'm down with that. Can I re-enable normal chat? Chat looks out of place. I want to showcase how effective the tariffs are being. Also, this is... I'm not gonna lie, I really like how chat's going right now. Outside of this silly little joke, I kind of like... The vibes in chat are really good. Actually, the vibes in chat are probably better than they've ever been in a very long time. So, for real, maybe we keep this on forever. Okay. I just fell and died. Like, if you're forced to talk about me, I kind of enjoy reading the chat a lot more. You can eat my ass? That's cool, as long as you talk about me. Is there not safe for work in Discord? There's not. And I guess if you post not safe for work, you'll probably get banned. No exceptions. I'm not egotistical. If anything, I introduced a subsidy for you guys. Thanks, Shindigs. You're welcome. You're gonna watch better streamers? Show me another streamer with an elaborate tariff slash tax slash chat economic system that will lead to a much more prosperous streaming community. And don't say Doug, because I know I have it on good authority that Doug has a social credit system. So if you hate democracy, feel free to leave my stream. But if you love the free market and you love supporting streamers, stay on my stream. Tariffs aren't good, period. Look, I've actually done research on this. All right, I have done actual research on tariffs and tariffs impact on a country's economy. For example, in the US, for the past decade of tariffs, not the recent ones are a little chaotic, but the past decade of tariffs, the data has shown that tariffs do not overtly harm the economy. They don't really grow the economy either. And maybe they lead to new jobs, maybe depending on the sector. Okay, so it's not like a huge net benefit, all right? But it's not disastrous. You know, it's like, yeah, it's something. And that has to count for something. Right? That has to count for something. You're accusing me of creating a tariff system that is harming the chat, when the data shows that tariffs don't necessarily harm the country that they are meant to protect. They just make things overtly complicated, and there's possibly benefit. There's possibly some upside, but usually it's very minimal for all the ambiguous, for all the downsides that might just be a little more ambiguous. But it's not disastrous, okay? It's just overtly complicated. They don't harm, they hinder. Why are you being so unpatriotic right now? Turn on TTS. Ooh, you know what would be a even crazier subsidy system, because you guys want TTS so much? Every 30 mention of Shindigs, every time you mention me at least 30 times, TTS will turn on for 30 seconds. How about that? I'm thankful the Shindig Snake emo isn't alive to see the streamer overreach. Don't worry, we'll make a fully libertarian chat system soon enough. Oh. Oh! Sounds good. Okay, after this climb, we'll do that. I'll turn it on right now.
Hi, Shin. Shindigs are a lovely leader that's genius. Imagine the Shindigs police state tracks Shindigs mentions and other channels per viewer for individual TTS.
Shindigs, let's go.
Shindigs, do you think we want taxes? Or do you just enjoy your suffering?
In the strip club, straight up jorking it and buy it, haha, well, Let's just say my shindigs. Got my shin card, totally shinning at Shindigs Costco.
Shindigs, this is tyranny.
Shindigs is peak best played with a controller or keyboard and mouse.
Don't ask me because I played Elden Ring with the keyboard and mouse. Mop keeps banning! Mop keeps breaking the TTS!
Wow, Shindigs glaze.
He shindigs all over her.
Shin.
Shingsticks, why ain't you silencing me?
So if we invade another stream, will we have to say Shindigs in every message?
No, this is only
Or the
policy
other
on my
steamer's
stream.
name? Shindigs, how far are you? Shindigs domain expansion absolute radiance. Shindigs doubled.
Shindigs, can we get Mountain McDonald's?
At least give us Shin in addition to Shindigs.
No.
Send Mop to TTS jail. Shindigs doesn't sound like a name anymore.
Shindigs, what if we go to other streamers and only say Shindigs?
Wait, we will invade other channels?
We're not invading other
Shindigs,
channels.
where are the nuggies?
Shindigs, what rules have you enacted while I was gone?
You must mention me in the
Why
chat
no
message. That is the
Shindigs?
rule for today's stream. It's a chat subsidy.
Shindigs dig shins.
Give us Shin, please. Shindigs, let's go.
Shindigs, would you mind giving us some Mountain Dew? I'm thirsty. Shindigs, we are breeding. Hey, I heard this is the place where the Shindigs were happening, is that right?
To be fair, Shindigs without the S is another word for a party. Shindigs, this is like having to say your full legal name in every message.
And that's
I
fine.
can't Shindigs understand Shindigs, your accent Shindigs.
Shindigs, will you please draft me into the war?
Shindigs, can I get a number 5, 3 number 3s, and a large cola?
This is not McDonald's.
Clone Wars,
this is
Shindigs
my
Costco.
stream.
Shindigs, can we get forehead kisses?
Absolutely not.
Shindig, Shindig.
Start digging in yo, but Shin.
Shindigs, I am silk songing it.
Shindigs, why does the Discord say that I don't have permission to view weight room history?
Because you don't have permission to view
Shindigs,
weight room
Shindigs,
history.
how long before we invade other channels?
Shin, can we code more? Shindigs, can I get a bedtime story?
Shindigs, can we code more?
You want to code more?
All the
What
Shindigs
do you want to
mentions are
code?
giving me a headache, please let us shin. Shindigs-o.
Are we there yet? Shindigs, you should put your full real name in tariff whitelist for fun/J.
That was Rimaro's twice. Doug forever.
At Brad696 you have to say Shindigs in your message, or pay 10 channel points.
I have a shindig going on today, but I also have one tomorrow. I have shindigs, you could say.
Whoa!
Shindigs, will there be a war?
Ancient luggage.
Shindigs, where is my order? I paid good money for it.
Shindigs, is this the way to Grandma's house?
Did
So
that
at
just
Mashindigs,
explode?
shining nuggets get eaten by Shin.
Wartime.
Shindigs, I don't want to lose money, please.
Will the Shindigs tax pay for Shintopia's next weapons of mass destruction? Shindigs, can we go skydiving?
Shindigs, I want food, I'm starving.
Oh, okay, that was an interesting TTS experience. I do appreciate how much you guys are talking about me, but you're right. It is a lot of... hearing my name doesn't feel real anymore. All right, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna cook. Well, let's have TTS off for just a little bit. We'll turn it on and off, don't worry. All right, let's go. Oh, I should probably bring a backpack. Let them cook. So how would you improve the system then? Right? How would you improve this system? Because I do enjoy how much you guys talk about me. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be very honest with you. It's great. It actually helps focus the stream topic to be about the stream. You know, some people in here, and this is like no hate to them, but like I don't understand it. Sometimes people will be like, hey, this is cool. I'm gonna go watch insert other streamer here now. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm not jealous, but I don't see the need to mention that at all. You know? I'm like, how am I supposed to respond to that? And so this might be like a really egomaniacal way to address situations like that. And to be fair, those messages do rarely happen. But it does seem to be like the political trend to overcorrect, to have policies that just like address situations that happen to 1% of the population. You want to make an extension for the stream? That sounds awesome. Honestly, I like what Jack5B is doing where they put my emote in front of every single thing they say. That's cool. There's no reason to be sending stuff like that. Yeah, the vibe is weird, but if I were to be specific, it's like... I think, for me, I don't really mind it, but I think it makes the community experience feel weird. You know? Because non-ironically, I think you guys are having a lot of fun being forced to mention me constantly. Maybe that's a really egotistical read on the situation, but I think you guys are actually having more fun being forced to mention me constantly.
Shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum e.
Exactly. Shindigs is shindigs when shindigs gets a shindigs, so we all shindigs away to the shindigs that shindigs away, and yay shindigs is peak and shindigs is plain peak, so we all shindigs are shindigs at mashindigs shindig scrum.
You know, I might reconsider this policy now.
Shindigs, we enjoy surfing.
Hey at Brendroid 900, I'm gonna watch this small streamer called Shindigs.
Shindigs is a dot ahead.
It is fun to mention shindigs in every message. It's nothing Eve experienced before.
Shindigs feed us. We are the shinlings. Shindigs rules do bring creativity.
Also, what's up, Archibald?
So
I saw you in the chat for a brief minute. I'm trying to juggle this new economic system and climbing the mountain. Okay, let's put that in there. Antidote. Dude, I'm doing great. How's everyone's weekend going? You gotta pay taxes, or you have to mention me for a free chat message.
Oh, we gotta pay taxes now. Lord Shindigs, can we have more Shindigs words?
Shindigs emojis seem to break it.
Shindigs.
My weekend is very shindigs.
Perfect.
Am I glad he's frozen in there, and that we're out here, and that he's the sheriff, and that we're frozen out here, and that we're in there, and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is, where's the caveman?
Shindigs, shin shinny shin. Shin shindigs, shin shin shinwise.
Shindigs. What if you added exceptions to the word shindigs in other languages? I must start a shindigs cult.
Shindigs, can I get a small loan of $1 shindiglion? Dugdab heart.
This is my first time catching a stream, and now I can't talk about anything but shindigs.
Shindigs, why oh shindigs, why do you make us suffer in every single season of the year? Why?
Shindigs. Shin. 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 Shindigs.
Hello.
This is a ringing endorsement.
Hey Shindigs, do you have some time to talk about the word of Shindigs?
I do.
Shindig's Peak Stream.
How would I do a Shindig's TTS?
There's an interesting level to this, Shindigs, where chat messages using the channel point tariff also aren't read by TTS.
Oh.
I have to wonder if that was intentional.
No, if you pay the
Shindigs.
tax, it gets read out by TTS still.
Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Shindigs? Shindigs, we have been trying to reach you about your car's extended Shin warranty.
DOUG Shindigs is Shindigs when Shindigs gets a Shindigs, so we all Shindigs away to the Shindigs that Shindigs away, and yay Shindigs is peak and Shindigs is playing peak, so we all Shindigs are Shindigs at Mashindigs Shindigs Scrum.
It's always Shindigs this, Shindigs that, but do we ever ask Shindigs why?
Shindigs, this is making me go crazy.
Test the text messages.
What happens if you don't say Shindigs in your message?
Oh, fuck, I fucked this up.
Crayfish Shindigs.
Not like this Shindigs.
Shindig Scrum Shin is climbing but not picking up stuff. You'll die if you don't get stuff.
I can't even go upward.
Shindigs, wouldn't it require you to pay the tariffs for mentioning he who shall not be named?
Yeah, it should. There is a tariff for that.
Shindigs, what kind of Shindig streamer would you recommend?
This
Tax
stream.
Shindigs is Shindigs when Shindigs gets a Shindigs, so we all Shindigs away to the Shindigs that Shindigs away, and yay Shindigs is peak and Shindigs is playing peak, so we all Shindigs are Shindigs at Mashindigs Shindigs Scrum. Yay, let's all Shindigs and no streamers that are DOUG, so we Shindigs instead of DOUG.
That's my favorite chat message.
Shindigs, how would you shin like it if I shin delivered you cringe she very time I hoppened into the Shindigsing stream digs? Shindigs doesn't sound real at this point.
Went to look for VODs, got flash banged with a live Shindig stream. Pay your taxes, everyone.
Wait, that was from a first time chatter. Okay. PC1073, welcome to the stream. I want to ask you a question. We just implemented this new chat tariff system where it is required that you mention my name in your chat message or you pay a tariff. Doesn't that make the chat more fun as a first-time chatter? Because a lot of my economic advisors had said that the tariffs were a terrible idea, but I think it's actually an amazing idea. The chat is more active and more creative than ever before. Also, the VOD channel, I keep saying this every month for the past 3 years, but the VOD channel for real will be better. I do have a YouTube VOD channel and it will be better starting in September. You can place a channel point bet on that, or a real bet. Okay, I need to fucking get up here. Lunge! Yes! We'll turn the TTS like on and off, because I do need a break from the TTS sometimes. Yes, Shin, this makes Shindig stream even more fun and interactive. So perfect. I don't know if you guys were here for yesterday's stream. It was fun because we got the new channel point redeem up and it helped me create today's stream. But I didn't realize how sleepy I actually was until this morning. I think just it's been a long week at work. Plus some other projects I've been trying to finish. I need something to eat, man. What happens if I eat Pandora's lunchbox? But today, around like 2 p.m., I could get it up. And I'm like, whoa, it normally isn't up this early in the day. And so I'm like, maybe I should just start streaming. Because I'm getting all these ideas. I should just start streaming and start coding. I don't need to take like any supplements or anything to like feel extra energetic. Phrasing? I meant my motivation. I meant my inspiration and motivation, man. Not, what did you think I mean? What did you think I meant? Sorry, we got ads coming up. Hold on, let's take a break, stretch break. We got ads coming up. We'll turn to TTS on for the ads. I'll be right back. I'll get some more water.
Okay, thank you for the update on the final boss of Metroid Prime Drama Shindex. Shindex ad sign.
Shindegs will be right back.
Shindex, when will you play Teardown? Shindex, I'm having trouble with the server. I'm sorry if I sound stupid. What else are we supposed to think when you say stuff like that?
Freudian shindigs. Shindig scrum, time to get it up, and by it I mean.
Yay tax shindigs is shindigs when shindigs gets a shindigs, so we all shindigs away to the shindigs that shindigs away, and yay shindigs is peak and shindigs is playing peak, so we all shindigs are shindigs at mashindig shindig scrum yay, let's all shindigs n. No streamers that are DOUG, so we shindigs instead of DOUG. We'll be back after these messages, shindigs. Shindigs, this is being an interesting experience so far, and I love the BRB screen. It's pretty.
Shindex is a madman.
Shindigs the sequel.
Shindigs should allow Joel alone.
Shindigs cloning.
At A_sorry_Canadian Shindigs heart.
Shindex yap, guys, the bit is worn out on me. I'm sorry, Shindex yap, right?
Imagine having to do this in other streamers' chat. AM Shindigs this fried rice.
More cloning, please. The Shindex economy has boomed billions of percent with these tariffs.
Shindigs the TTS is mess out. Shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum.
And the TTS is borked.
This stream is brought to you by Shindigs.
Shindigs is a pretty cool streamer, honestly. Shindig scrum. Shindig's economy is thriving with these tariffs.
Whoa, TTS is mess up Shindigs +2.
This program is brought you by Shindex Insurance, Shin Cola, Shindex Chips, Shin Transport, and the Church of Shindex.
Shindigs is a madman, said by Hoodie Hand.
Guess the local chatters didn't want a gamba. Shindex my heart.
Shindigs, could we go to McShindigs and get a happy Shindigs meal? I'm just over here shinning it, and by it I mean my digs. Call that a Shindigs.
Can we get Shindigs burgers? Shindigs, the big beautiful streamer. I walked in here, I said wow, what a big Shindigs beautiful streamer. Where Gamba? Shindigs is annoying.
At Archibald the Gamba needed to be tariffed. Sorry, not my decision, blame Shindigs.
Shindig scrum Gamba.
You can fit so many Shindigs in this bad boy.
This system is so Shindex great. I'm totally not forced to Shindex.
I just Shindigs a Coke and whiskey.
Shindigs you.
Shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum, shindig scrum.
Shindigs is laundering the chat so Twitch IRS doesn't audit him. I'm feeling Shindigs woo wee woo.
Why Shindex you murder me?
Sorry, I gotta take a breather after this whole shindig. Dug dowg dowg dug dowg.
Shindigs, why is it we suffer in this painful system of not watching peak and instead waiting for their return? At least we have Joel.
Shindigs, we know you're there. Shindigs, shindigs, no bugs, shindigs, no bugs, shindigs, no bugs, shindigs, no bugs.
We can hear the fan in the background, Shindigs.
2 plus 2 is 5, long life Shindigs.
Let's see if I can shindigs 15 vodka shots.
Joel Shindigs.
Oof.
This BRB screen continues to be great every time I see it.
Shindigs Joel.
Shindigs, shindig-ass shindig.
Shindings.
How many shins could a shindigs dig if a shindig could dig shins?
OHN no.
Shindigs, shindigs.
Shindigs 2 times 2 is fish, so Joel. AOU.
Shindigs X Joel.
Shindigs come back loudly crying face. Shindigs, we are losing it. I missed what got Arlock and Mop 4 banned exactly. Was it the phone emojis cloning exploit?
Wait guys, Shindigs, if we type normally it still reads it out?
Shindigs, I heard your keyboard, I heard you.
We will all be hearing Shindigs in our dreams and nightmare, Shindigs.
Shindigs, please feed us.
While Shindigs waits, he's gonna run 9 minutes of ads, lol. Literally 1984 Shindigs.
Shindigs X Joel 2 back in action in 3D.
Shindigs.
At Akias00 dang, thanks for answering in place of Shindigs.
Shindigs, we live in a Shindigs world. At Arlock 41, what happened? Shindigs fish jam.
Shindigs is old. Shindigs give us unlimited ads.
Shindigs is my favorite number.
RIP TTS at Arlock41 and at Mop_4.
I don't think it was just about the cloning, but it's cause it kept breaking TTS and causing Shindigs to have to reset it.
Darling, hold my hand. Nothing beats a Shindigs 2 holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Fish.
Shindigs found the infinite ad glitch for Twitch Shindigs. Shindigs 5 minute.
Shindigs anime should be made.
Shindigs is my favorite Shindigs.
According to Google, Shindigs is a cult made for Shindigs and Shindigs along. At Akias00, I love when Shindigs uses his chatters as vassals for answering chatter questions.
Dig Shins. Shindigs is the best Shindigs.
We back, hello. No music? Yeah, there should be music, alright. Alright, this climb is going very well. Alright, we're going up. We're going up, up, up. So I'm open to changing this TTS system, but I need to know
Shindigs,
what I get in return.
I heard you wanted a break from the Shindigs, but that's too bad. Shindigs. Hi Shindigs. Howdy Shindigs. How's it going Shindigs? Just a quick question Shindigs. Where are the Shindigs happening Shindigs?
It's going good. It's thank you for the TTS message. It definitely was enough Shindig's mentions. Oh. Yeah, at the moment I said this was going well, it's going awful.
Yo chat, I just Shindig's 15 vodka shots. Should I Shindig's 15 coke and whiskey?
Do not play a drinking game based on our new tariff system. I have Pandora's lunchbox. I'm just gonna eat it. I hope this doesn't... Oh, it has multiple uses! That's really good. That's super good. That's fantastic, even. Okay, all these things are poison in the tropics. It's random? Oh god. Wait, why is this broken?
Shindigs, its random effects. What happens if I type this Shindigs? I am now using Shindigs as Sendy.
Shindigs, the Pandora's lunchbox, completely randomize your stats, Shindigs.
Oh, well, I mean, it turned out really well for me.
Smelly.
Shindigs, why you here? We need failboat here.
It's raining Shindigs.
Shindigs, my pants are quite juiced, Shindigs. Shindigs, I am addicted to Omamusum.
Shindigs more like smell digs.
At Jayaglup Jayagal CWI Shindigs Yap Shindigs Let's Go. I can't believe Shin would bully Jayaglup Fish into crying real. Shindigs Revolution. Shindigs, did you have breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I had lunch.
Shindigs, I'm gonna get marked suspicious for typoing your name too many times.
Shindigs, be careful on the next area.
Shindigs, my chum. Breaking new, Shindigs digs his own grave.
Shindigs 5 search.
Shindigs, I'm hungry, please let me out of the basement.
Shindigs, I'm gonna shit in your mailbox.
Shindigs Omegaverse Yowie. Duck 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 duck.
That's totally fine, as long as you pay
Shindigs,
the tariff.
let us out of the Shindigs basement, Shindigs.
How do I...
Start digging in your butt, Shin.
What is the next step on this climb?
Shindigs, do not look yourself up. Shindigs, can we get dinner? LOL. What if the whole stream has a meter that only activates the tax if it goes under 1 Shindigs per 5 seconds?
Doug, 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 Doug. Breaking news, Shindigs tired of hearing Shindigs as Shindigs chat types to much Shindigs mentions, such as Shindigs and Shindigs. Shindigs, it's comfy in your backpack. Can I eat your lunchbox?
Shindigs, what is your favorite cereal to eat for supper?
Shindigs, why am I here?
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, sorry, I was just joking.
Yes, Shindigs, we need the Shindigs meter, Shindigs.
The meter is a good idea. I have another subsidy
Shindigs,
idea I can
please
do once I reach the
whitelist
peak.
Shin at least. Hey, I'm about to Shindigs this Shindigs.
Whoa.
Shindigs, don't look down.
Shindigs, I've hidden a bomb in your gaming chair.
Shindigs, I think the drinks give extra stamina. Duck 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 duck.
Shin shindigs, shinny shin, shiny shindigs. LMAO. Music to my brother ears.
I'm passing on the tariffs to the chatters. Chatting is now 300 extra points.
Shindigs am playing tear down in at an American high school.
Shindigs, what happens if I do tax evasion?
You will be.
That's one way
you
to
will
use
be
that
charged.
Shindigs plus 2.
You will be found and you will be charged.
Shindigs, you are doing great. Double it and give it to Shindigs.
Tax evasion. Not even Shindigs would take on the IRS.
How do I fucking climb
Duck, duck,
this?
goose.
I'm gonna accidentally include Shindigs in my message on other streams.
Anyone abusing the TTS will be timed out or banned. Shindigs is just like Squanch from Rick and Morty, but for Shindigs.
Shindigs versus the IRS.
What in the Shindigs exclamation question mark?
Shindigs, what if there was a pause in between so you can respond?
I love that mod have to pay tariff to mod the chat Shindig scrum.
Oh,
Shin shininy Shindigs shuro. Doug live Shindigs. Shindigs, are you winning, son?
Shindig's my favorite streamer. I love Shindig's tariffs.
oh!
What if I spam Shindigs in Dugdog's stream?
Shindigs, even the mods can't dodge the Shindigs tax Shindigs.
My
Duck, duck,
beans!
Shindigs goose. I dream of saying Shindigs in chat.
No Shindigs, are you okay? Shindigs, you should play the bugle.
Nua Shindigs died. Shindigs Nua.
Rip Peak Shindigs 2025 to 2025.
At least you're still saying my name.
Shindigs, you can use the Pandora's lunchbox as you're dying to save yourself BTW for the future.
Good night, chat. Oh, and Shindigs almost forgot about you. See ya.
Have a good night. Okay, this new chat TTS system is working out fantastic. I love it. However,
Remove tax.
no, the tax stays. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so things are going great. Things are going great with this tax system, okay? Let's recap what's happening. So, to recap what we did today, we, actually, I have a graph up here.
Shush.
Okay, so here's a recap of what we made today. A system, it's a recap of what we did today. The system lets you type any message as long as you mention Shindigs, me, the streamer. You must pay 10 points to type a normal chat message. You must pay 10 points to write a normal chat message, and you must pay 300 points to write a message that mentions Dug, because Dug is tariffed. However, we still have some exploits in this tax system. One of them is that if you use the system to say Doug, you can just spam his name as much as possible, and it's really annoying in the TTS. Right? So 300 points may not be enough. And I have gotten feedback that maybe forcing you to mention my name every single time is a little annoying. might be a little annoying. I heard a thing or two. It might be kind of annoying. So I still want to incentivize you. I still want to incentivize you to say shindigs in the chat, but believe it or not, I am not a dictator. Okay? Believe it or not, I am not a dictator. I still want you to chat freely. So I am thinking of a new system to address this.
Shindigs, I am not incentivized.
Dictator Shindigs.
Yeah, right, Shindigs -2. At Shindigs Myriadaptive said, what if every time someone uses the tariff redeem it increases the cost of the redeem?
Oh, for like normal chatting?
You sure about that Shindigs Fumaspin?
Shindigs isn't a dictator. Yeah, right, sure.
We absolutely believe that you are not a dictator, Mr. Dictator Shindigs.
Shindigs add a tax on a list of streamer mentions. Shin is the leader of the People's Republic of Chat.
We could replace Shindigs with Joel.
I'm no longer capable of thinking of messages that don't contain Shindigs. Increasing the cost just means later in the stream chat will be dead.
I refuse to pay Shindig taxes. My streamer could never be a dictator/supreme leader Shin.
Shindigs, can we get more ways to say your name?
Shindigs needs to add Shin as an option so it's less formal.
I heard my parents say, down with big Shindigs, in their sleep. I reported them to Shindigs.
Eve converted to Shindigs ways. What if every time we say Shindigs a cute image pops up? Shindigs Mpreg is our new content.
Yes, please whitelist more terms Shindigs.
No, I'm thinking of another system. Okay? So this one is a payment system. Right now this is a chat tax system. However, what might be better is a new type of subsidy program, but a universal subsidy program. What's up, Bodega Rat? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to reinvent new forms of economic governance for Twitch chat. So here's an idea. Okay, so I think the problem might be that chatting is still a little too restrictive because we want normal chat messages to still have the freedom to be typed without being taxed, but I still want to incentivize you to mention me in the chat. So what if we did this? A Shindigs universal subsidy, also known as the SUS program. I think someone in chat mentioned this earlier, so I'm stealing it. It's not UBI. It's not UBI. UBI means all of you have at least 10 free messages. This is a universal system that you pay into. So how it works is for every 5 mentions of Shindigs, you unlock 1 chat message that can mention anyone. Anyone can claim this chat message, right? So let me maybe draw it out. So message 1. Now let's draw this out. So here are all 5 messages that mention me. They all go to a giant pot of... They go all into the Shindig's credit system. They all go into the Shindig's universal credit system, also known as SUCS. And then any chatter can draw from the universal credit system to type anything they want. So you build up the size of the universal credit system by mentioning me for the benefit of the greater chat community. Everyone works together to build up a centralized store of credit, which will be redistributed to everyone in the chat. I feel like this is kind of socialism. Oh, so we don't like this. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do this then. We want the current tariff system then. I'm remaking the reason Social Security is becoming insolvent. Well, no, it can stay solvent if people keep mentioning me. Yeah, this is the plan. The Shindig's Universal Credit System, which funds the Shindig's Universal Subsidy. Sounds like a Ponzi scheme. I think some real-life government social programs work exactly like this. It works exactly like this. If everyone pays in an equal amount and everyone, takes out a fair amount, it can work. It's going to work. They do, that's the problem. What's the problem with this system? I can't see any flaws with it. You're relying on too much goodwill? No, this is gonna work because you all have to spam mentions of me to unlock normal free chat messages. How do you ensure that rich chatters get favored in the new system? It's not gonna be favored in the new system. You paid your tariff, so you have to pay again? Perhaps. I was reading some feedback. Oh, Dan Wolf, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry you got timed out. We are doing a stream idea today where you must mention my name for your chat message to not be banned. Because I'm creating a chat taxation system where you must pay a chat tax if you mention anything else. I'll be right back really quick, guys. Hold on, I'll be right back. Does Shin count or does it have to be Shindig's? It has to be Shindig's. Look, I'm making a new universal credit system. I think this will solve the problem of new chatters getting timed out. This will solve the problem of new chatters getting timed out. And it will solve the problem of you having to pay a tax each time. Because every message that you write with Shindig's is technically a payment into the system. This is not just taxes. It's not just taxes. What is the problem here? Okay, the only problem I could see is if certain chatters use more free chat messages than other people who are paying into the system. Like, I guess, maybe, but that would imply the existence of chat boomers. What if many elderly chatters aren't fast enough to receive these benefits? They are only paying into it. Blue chatter names are contributing more than red chatter names. But if you're chatting a lot, I feel like by nature of chatting a lot, you should be paying to the system more, because each chat message is a unit of payment into the system. If you don't say your name, you get taxed. What about gene juicing? Gene juicing is currently not part of the system today. Normally I stream too late? Yeah, well, I get excited about recreating messed up governmental systems for the stream. Love your content, thank you. And you also included my name. Perfect. Perfect. We get paid for each mention of the name. No, it gets all paid into like a central credit system. We need transparency and an on-screen balance. I will create that. I will commit to doing transparency. I will commit to showing the total sucks amount. Okay, let's code this up. So first we need I think we need a way. The first thing we need is a way to track every mention of me. So subsidy mention me shindigs. Let's pull all this stuff. What are we gonna copy in? Copy this. Subsidy mention, subsidy position, and then say if subsidy position is not equal to 0, set local variable. Actually, I need an if statement here. Oh wait, you can't see what I'm coding. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. We are coding this Shindig's universal credit system. So if credit points is not equal to 0, then create credit points. Then do a +1. Oh yeah, I'll add the title to the stream. Good call. Oops. Why does it say that? That's weird. Perfect. Okay, so if the subsidy is not here, save. All right, guys, let's test this. Spam my name in chat, and it should increase the credit points. There we go. Credit point 1. Oh, credit point 0. Credit point 1. Oh, huh, it gets reset to 0. Oh, if credit points is null. Okay, there we go. Now the credit points are going up. Okay, we're testing the system. The credit points are now going up. So this script is counting how many times I'm mentioned in chat per message. 11 times. All right, so that means you have redeemed 13 credits. No, it won't count two. It won't count two. I only want to do it one at a time. So you all have to work together to build up the credit system. Otherwise, one person can pay in everything. And that's not fair. Okay, 21, 22. All right, so let me add in a... I'm going to add in a text source to OBS. Actually, let's do this. I'm making an overlay for the universal credits. Text. Shindigs. Wait, suck credits. Credit points. There we go. We are now displaying the credit points on stream. Why are your messages in a chat special box? Because it says you're a returning chatter. It just like, it's a way for Twitch to highlight when you're returning. All right, we have 45 suck credits. We have 45 sucks. All right, thinking about how to... Okay, so now I want... All right, I want to take this. I want to take this button. Okay, now I need to take my chat scraping script. And if... I want to add a way for it to deduct from the balance of... So I want to find a way for it to deduct the amount of social credit from the system if there is enough credit, right? So what does it need to do? I actually need to sketch this out. All right, so the code needs to say if Shindigs is not found in message, check the social credit amount. Wait, check the chat credit amount. Then we want to, if chat credit is enough, message goes through. If chat credit is not enough, timed out and shamed. Okay, that seems easy enough. So this reward ID stuff is no longer relevant. Okay, if my name's in there, We want to save this. Delete this code. It's not a social credit system. It's not a social credit system. It's a universal chat credit system. All right, so if my name is not found... Wait, if my name is not found, then... Actually, then, yeah, exit. This is normal. However... if it is not found, I need to rename this to sucks credit button. Set local variable. Is that what it was called? Credit points? Okay. Points local. If credit points local is null, then set it to 0. Okay, and if credit points else, if credit points is greater than 5, because you need 5 or more, then let the message go through. However, we want to subtract 5 because it's going to cost 5 points per message. And then this is kind of messed up, but we're going to update the social credit point overlay in this button as well. Else, not enough chat credits. Please mention Shindigs to chat. I think this works now. And now I just have to disable all the normal taxes. Sorry, all the normal taxes and tariffs. Okay, so there's no more taxes. There's no more of those tariffs. Now there's a universal credit system. All right, guys, spam the credit system now. Let's build it up and see if you can actually redeem stuff in the credit system. All right, so we have enough to redeem a free message. So someone type a message that doesn't mention me. Did that work? Someone said family, and it's going down. Yowie. Perfect. Oh, and you're getting banned if you try to withdraw more. If you try to withdraw more universal credit while it's at 0, you get banned. This is perfect. Okay, we got to pay back into the system, though. We have to pay back into the system. You have to pay back into the system. Timed out. You get timed out. The economy's in ruins. Okay, the chat seems to be going a lot slower. Guys, please don't make this a case study as to why socialist policies may not be as effective as taxation or tariffs. Come on, guys, we gotta... Come on, please. That can't be the reality. That can't be the reality on the stream. Please don't make it so tariffs and taxes are the best way to do this. Let's build that suck. Let's build that suck. And you just don't have to say my name. You can just mention my name normally in all your messages. Emotes includes my names. Yes. Just talk about me. Here, I'll enable TTS. Talk about me and build up the credit system.
Shindigs, Shindigs, Costco, Shindigs, Scrum. Strike Shindigs. Shindigs cool.
I'll name my son Shindigs.
Shindigs continues to innovate.
Shindigs. We should gam using the credits.
Well, make this work, Shindig smooch. Shindig's SUC isn't growing quite fast enough. Can we get multiple points for mentioning you twice in one message?
No, it's only one point per message.
Shindigs XD. Shindigs, gamble, sorry.
Shindigs this SUCS.
Shindigs Doug. Shindigs X3. It is sucking time, Shindigs.
Shindigs Gamba Gamba. Shindigs.
I think I see Shindigs more than the counter goes up.
Shindigs, I wanna shin your digs.
Shindigs to the moon. Shindigs next system with gotcha please. Meow. Shindigs, I am tired of this.
The theory of Shindigs may be summed up in one sentence. Abolish all Doug da.
My favorite Talking Head song is Born Under Shindigs.
Shindigs your name doesn't sound real anymore.
All right, let's do a press conference and let's play Teardown afterward. All right, let's cap off the screen with Teardown. Also, how did we deplete so many? How are we depleting so much of the credit? Wait, whoever said this is just like emulating Social Security probably had a point here. How is the universal credit system already depleted? All right, I'm getting the press conference together. Okay, thank you everybody for joining me for another press conference. We have another very exciting development in our chat tariff policy. After evaluating the metrics around the current chat economy, we have developed an even better, more equitable, and more community-driven chat system. Chat economic system. So here's how it works. We're calling it the Shindigs Universal Credit System, or SUCS for short. Which is all part of the Shindigs Universal Subsidy, or SUS. How it works is you must mention me in the chat to build, to pay into the universal chat credit system. And anyone can withdraw from the universal credits to type a chat message, any chat message of their choosing. Basically, you have to mention me enough in order to chat normally. All right, you have to mention me enough in order to write a normal chat message. I believe this is the best system that involves the community coming together and working together for the greater good of everyone else. And what you put in is also what you should also be taking out a fair amount compared to what you're putting in. All right. I think we have to have an honor system here where people are not withdrawing more than they contributed. Now, any questions? Oh, let me get the hands up. Any questions about our new system? Please raise your hands if you have a question. Yes, you over there.
Shindigs, what's your opinion on One Piece?
That's not what I'm doing here.
Shindigs, I'm so tired, I have to sleep. Shindigs poop. What if we don't like it, Mr. Shindigs?
Tax the rich.
How many credits per Shindigs mention?
1 credit per mention.
Shindigs, we want nuggies. Can we buy nuggies with the credits?
Shindigs, what do you think about the socio-economic effect this will have on the ghettos?
Free money.
Shindigs, I think this is worse than before. Others are stealing our money.
Mr. Shindigs, do you think 5 per non-Shindigs chat may be too much?
Shindigs, how do you feel about the state of declining wild horses?
Steal all the monies. Shindigs, when are you planning to whitelist additional terms?
Where does all the money go, Shindigs? Shindigs, a man named Doug says you wear diapers. Is this true?
Shindigs, how will this affect Museums?
Okay, in terms of 5 credits being a little too much, we will be evaluating how the policy is affecting the chat economy. But for now, we are firm in our stance that 5 credits will be the value of any chat message deducted from the universal credit system. Okay, thank you for your questions. I'm going to go play video games now. Whoa, where am I? Where am I? Oh, hello. Okay. Let's play Teardown. Let's end the stream with some Teardown. I think this is a great system. The suck economy is unstable. I think the suck system is where it's at. Yeah, you have to spam my mentions to... You have to spam my name to build up the credits. Actually, what would be funny is if I actually tracked who is subtracting the credits. Like, who is actually eating up all the credits versus the highest contributors. Emotes do count. Emotes do count. Teardown, please work. Don't crash. It just crashed. Why does Teardown fucking crash every single time? Like, what the fuck is the problem here? I want to tear down the economy with suck? Not exactly. Here, let me do TTS while I get this set up. There we go. Why is the TTS? Hello, TTS? Hello?
Shindigs. Teardown doesn't like you. Teardown doesn't have enough Shindigs credits to function.
Y'all, I don't think emotes count towards the Shindigs mentions.
They do. They should.
Shindigs, is the intent to promote spamming your name?
Maybe.
At IN21, you realize building up the credits would allow you to have more non-Shindigs messages.
Okay, remove the tower.
Shindig smooch. Shindigs, I think we need to spam it more. Shindigs.
Mr. Shindigs, we want some nuggies.
Yes. Shindigs, we totally need that system for calling out high spenders.
Shindigs message.
Can I buy stuff with my Shindigs credits? Shindigs.
Honestly, who voted Shindigs for president? Shindigs, we need to contribute. Give us the counter.
Shindigs, in playing some mobile games, should I spend thousands into it?
Bull.
President Shindigs, please help the peoples afford SUC. Soon the word Shindigs will lose all meaning. Shindigs, it's over.
At starry_Mac I could do that, or wait for a chatter to give me a Shindigs for free.
Shindigs 2028.
Shindigs air, visas, Shindigs here.
I will add one Shindigs.
I think the unique chat mode is hitting SUC accumulation. Shindigs, am eating grapes.
At PC 1073 no, Yuri Pope 2028.
Shindigs bottom feeders.
At IN21, you are evil. Shindigs.
Dig shins. Mr. Shindigs, can we invest our shins and digs to nuggy investments?
No, invest in the universal credit system. All right. Can I get some feedback in the chat? How do we feel about the current credit system? Because I don't think it's any different from forcing you to mention my name while chatting. However, I do feel like there may be an imbalance in the credit system there may be an imbalance in the number of people inputting into the credit system versus people taking out of the credit system.
I feel like a Papig Shindigs. What?
Shindigs, I know this is off topic, but what's your favorite Umamusum horse?
Eggman Shindigs.
Maruzensky, maybe? They're my first horse.
I enjoy the
I
SUC
fell in the
part.
water.
The Shindigs part I'm not so sold on. Some people use up too many credits. Shindigs.
I think that is a problem.
I warned you I would become a SUC thief.
I think the R9K mode isn't helping Shindigs.
Mr. Shindigs, the boomer chatters are stealing more SUC credits than the Zoomers. The Postal Service, the Shindigs sleeps alone tonight. LUL Shindigs
You're right,
plus
certain
2.
chatters are taking more than they contribute.
Shindigs, need some other way for us to engage with it. I.E. if we could spend, say 100 at a time for something, we could try to force it to go up to higher levels and give reason to shame the high spenders.
Shindigs credits being stolen.
I mean, I think
Is Shindigs a boomer?
I think the
Shindigs
way
heart.
it should work
The system
is the
is
people
cool,
who take
just
out
there
of the
are some
credit
cons
system
here
should be
and there.
mindful that they are taking out of the credit
I love
system.
my provided pension.
That they are taking out of the credit system
We should hurt
and
the high
contribute an
spenders a
equal
little.
amount back
Shindigs.
in.
Shindigs.
Okay, I just saw someone in the chat type free credits.
Shindigs.
That's not what the credit system is for.
Other methods are needed,
You
Mr.
are
Shindigs.
You're wasting credits for
Shindigs, you should
nonsense
give
messages.
me 10,000 plus credits, trust me. That is the problem. There is nothing to save for to encourage saving Shindigs.
My favorite word is Shindigs.
Shindigs KEKW Shindigs cat. LUL Shindigs plus 2.
You're taking all our Shindig's credits, Nuo.
We need to improve this index.
Credit system Yoi? Shindig smooch.
Greedy freebooters shindigs.
Is there illegal Shindig's credits? Nice system of incentive Shindigs.
Shindigs, I don't know what's happening and I'm scared. Don't censor Shindigs.
Oh shoot, we're in ads. Hold on, we're in ads. I'll take a
Shindigs
break.
is a tyrant.
I'll take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Shindigs will destroy the country. It's not about winning, it's about making a point.
Where is the counter Shindigs?
You gotta be quick then, that's Shindig speed.
People is stealing our Shindigs. Shindigs ads.
Shindigs, please, I need this. My mom's kinda homeless.
At its peak, Social Security had 44 people paying into it per each individual receiving a stipend. Today, it's been reduced down to 5 Shindigs per chat message.
Shindigs ads jump scare. I think God warned us about Shindigs.
At Archiable had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Shindigs. Let's plot against Shindigs as Shindigs is AFK.
That number is kind of high. Fallout Boy, Shindigs, we're going down. I like Shindigs. We need to keep the Shindigs going.
Shindig's heart, Joel.
Shindigs.
Also, could someone tell me what the heck the credit system I Shindigs? Shindigs doesn't have our best interest in heart.
Shindigs Revolution.
Oh boy, using my pension. My favorite part of the Shindigs is the shin.
Shindigs the pool is depleting.
Shindig's heart, shits aggressively. Shindigs unionize.
It's a Shindigs revolution. Rally the troops.
Jeans Shindigs.
Instead of Joel time, this should be Shindigs time so we can build up enough SUC.
I chat Shindigs so future viewers can chat free.
At Brandroid 9000 https://www.youtube.com/shorts/6cso2wzucvs. It was actually this one, but either way you get it. Shindigs cool.
Shindigs. 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 Why not add gambling to it? Make it so that there is a 50% chance of removing points from the pool.
Shindigs.
Wait, does Shindigs emotes with Shindig's name also works?
Mr. Shindigs, I would like some popcorn. You can add a Shindigs to your message. Add a Shindigs for those who can't.
Shindigs, we need to use our points. It would help to add to it and give us a reason to spend.
I'm actually allergic to Shindigs, but my mom doesn't know.
Emotes work, huh? Shindigs D's nuts. Shindigs.
Don't you hate it when your knee or Shindig slams into the side of the table? Don't even get me started on stepping on Lego. Shindigs is great on toast.
Oof.
IELMAO.
Hi, I would like some nuts, Mr. Shindigs. Chat, please, I need this. My mom is kinda homeless.
Guys, the game crashed again. Okay, I don't feel like playing Teardown. It keeps crashing. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, okay, let's just hang out. Let's just hang out. Let's just work on the credit system a little more. Let's build up. I was gonna just keep streaming maybe for another hour anyway, but I think this is a perfect place to just like sit and chill and talk to the chat. Yes, I'm gonna leave the system on. I like it. What do I think about using points? I like... Okay, in my head, this is my actual like nerdy junior level economics understanding of the whole situation, but I like using chat messages as credits because the unit in which you pay is normalized to chat messages. Because if you pay with bits, then it's converting chat messages to dollars, and if you pay with channel points, it converts chat messages to channel points, which you can earn a lot of through the lottery or through predictions. So it's not a one-to-one fair opportunity cost between... Like, the opportunity cost across dollars and channel points and messages is not the same. It needs to be messages, I think. At the end of the day, it has to be messages. That makes sense? Dude, you get all this education for free. What about investing points to let others chat? Like I said, it's not the same because some people in chat have like 1,000,000 points and it would just break the system. It needs to be you all have to be in the same prison together, and the currency in which you all share is literally just a message. Yeah, with messages, it's all equal. You have to reward old chatters. So you think the economic system should reward boomers, basically. That's currently how the real system works in the world, and it sucks. It's rewarding me. No, it's not. Chat boomers are people who just chat a lot more. It's better because I'm making boomer lose points. I probably have to readjust the amount of points that you take out though. Maybe like 10k points for 10 points. That could work. Or you could just talk about me normally. You could just mention me, the streamer. I think the next stream for real would be programming something in which I track who is using the most amount of the credits and tracking who is submitting the most in. Imagine spending credits for an irrelevant message? I couldn't ever imagine. I could never imagine. We'll see who is extracting the most from our universal chat system. When I started this project, I didn't think I would create a chat system I would keep on forever. But after this whole project is done, to be honest, I might give mods the ability to activate this mode whenever they want with a special command. So if chat gets too off topic, we activate streamer mode. In streamer mode means you must mention the streamer for your chat message to go through. No suck system. No suck system. Oh yeah, and the vowel ban too. Vowel ban is harder, I think, because it's for individual people. I think if the entire chat gets punished, that's more fun. Would there be an alarm to let us know when this happens? Yeah, chat lockdown. Chat topic lockdown. That's super dope. For real though, when I forced you to type my name, it did make the chat better. I do think it actually made the chat better. The monotonous, hello, thank you for the raid. We're actually probably near the end of the stream, to be honest, but I appreciate the raid. I created a new chat economic system. Oh yeah, You get timed out if you don't mention my name in your chat message, because that's the new chat economic system I made. Yeah, Nivik is kind of in the mines. They're like mining my name. They're mining new universal credits. It's already been 3 hours? I know. How do I spend? You just type a random chat message and it extracts from the pool. It extracts from the universal credit pool. You were recommended to be rated by... Oh, I was recommended to rate you by Dumb Moths. I love Dumb Moths. Thank you for the raid. I'll check out all the Raiders channels after the stream, actually. Let me just talk about stream updates, maybe some game updates, and then we wrap up a little bit. So, stream updates. Next week, I'm going to try to announce when I stream, like an actual semblance of a schedule. Have some new ideas that I'm excited about. I'm sad Teardown keeps crashing because I want to do a Teardown stream for a video. But we're going to get back to the news story idea soon. I want to play Death Stranding on stream. I definitely want to start that. And my other goal is to finish Silent Hill 2 before Silent Hill F comes out. And you are using up so much of the credits, man. You're taking our points for nothing. I legitimately love the system. I actually think this is so awesome. I was right about War of the Worlds being an MGS-like movie. If you know, you know. I was just introduced to a new YouTube video essay today about Metal Gear Solid, a conspiracy theory that... This is kind of MGS 5 spoilers, but I'll just say it in probably in the less spoilery terms. That Gray Fox is actually another character in the series. Gray Fox is a major character in Metal Gear Solid 5. And I watched a little bit before the stream today. I'm like, oh, that's really dope. That's a really sick theory. It's a very bad theory? No, I like it. I love it. It brings it all together. 5 was the worst one. You're insane. You're actually insane. Just look up the YouTube video. Look up Gray Fox Metal Gear Solid 5 theory. Tying everything together is lame. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I will disagree, but your opinion gets to enter the arena. I think it's very fair. It doesn't work with the MGS5 story, but it's an entertaining theory. Yeah, because I guess MGS5 is also about the player, not so much Gray Fox, right? So, you know, you could have it either way. You can have it either way. I definitely see the argument for that theory not to be true, because it's like, it's about the player establishing the legacy of Big Boss, less everything else. Kojima less MGS, good or bad? I mean, they've only done a remake, right? So I don't think Metal Gear Solid is the same without Kojima. We'll see how they tie it together if they release a new game. I kind of want to try the zombie game, the Metal Gear Zombie game. We're almost at 100 suck. Yeah, Shinix miners. They're mining suck coin. I keep wanting to go back to StarCraft addiction. StarCraft would be fun on stream. I was thinking of a stream series. Like, if I do a schedule for streaming, I kind of need repeatable things I can do on stream that I can just like pull out of a hat that I really enjoy. One version of that is playing different games and then remaking their mechanics as stream overlays. So if Death Stranding, I would like remake the baby mechanic where the baby can start crying on stream and then I have to like rock the baby to calm it down in the baby's chat. For StarCraft, I need to check out the Heat plugin because the Heat plugin lets you click on stream. And so I can maybe turn elements of the stream into like an RTS or something. RTS Marathon would be cool. I don't know. I've tried playing RTS on stream. Like, I played Dawn of War. I've actually played more of the campaign off stream. Sorry, chat. But I think it's kind of a boring stream game. I'm not a great, I think, game streamer just yet. I mean, I'm kind of practicing. But I kind of go non-verbal with, like, 40k. Also, the 40k campaign, I'm okay on it. It's cool. It has cool moments. It's, like, really kind of a cheesy story. But the actual mechanics of it are like kind of slow for my taste. I want to try out more of the skirmish though. Did I get the black egg? I don't know what you're talking about. The one from Hakone? I haven't tried Hollow Knight yet. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a big Metroidvania person. And so I don't want to play Hollow Knight and like maybe possibly give up on stream and then people think I suck. You want to subscribe? Don't worry about it. No, I appreciate you being here. We also run ads every hour. So most of the stream is ad free. And if you come and go, you won't get hit with a pre-roll because the pre-rolls are disabled. So if you can withstand the ads every like hour and like I go out, I don't do anything while the ads are running. You know, you basically get an ad-free experience other than that. We got to 100 suck points or suck credits. I have to think of the terminology. Don't spend it down. Stop spending it down. Check the stream live chat. Oh my god, this is incredible. Hold on, I think I'll just pull up one of these pictures. I love Narrator. I love this so much. No, hold on. Wait, can I just drag this in? I think I can. This is an amazing picture. Yeah, by the way, Narrator did my model, if you didn't know. Narrator made this image. Say Shindigs to send a message. This is my favorite. This is my fucking favorite. I want to put this somewhere. I don't know where. I fucking love this. Have you seen the original patent for this? This is based on a real patent where you would say McDonald's and it would like activate the content. How'd you use all the points quickly? This is commentary in the social security in the United States, unfortunately. Hang it up on my wall? I might. You did burn through those 100 credits, guys. Come on. I didn't anticipate the social credit system to be so popular, but I want to invest more time into it. I want to invest more time in the social credit system. This is such a fucking funny picture. Maybe it's the new starting soon screen, to be honest. Oh, that's a good fucking good stream code idea. That's a fucking good starting soon screen idea. That's a really good, that's a good stream idea. We build the starting soon screen where you guys have to spam my name enough to watch the stream. You don't get timed out longer every time. No, it's just instant delete. It's just an instant delete. Don't give the power to remove points. You're the one spending all the points. Ian is like, I ain't 21 is like the boomer of the chat. They're taking more than they are putting in. Should we have to spam when is the stream starting? I would tariff that for sure. I would 100% tariff that. Dude, I love this forcing to mention me system. I really do. Okay. I would love to stream more, but I kind of feel like this is a good natural end to the stream for today. I will be streaming more frequently in the next week, even if it's 3 hours, 6 hours, etc. Just getting more streams in to hang out with you guys, build more silly things. Build more silly things on the stream. I appreciate you all being here today. We're gonna raid out. I'm gonna chill, enjoy the rest of my weekend / Saturday. Hope you all also do the same. Let's raid, you know what? Let's raid Uwa's Lab. They're on a road trip. They're a content machine these past 2 months. Let's read Uwa's Lab. They're on a American road trip. Of Hina Bobina. Gotta work on my length. You know, it's not about the length. It's how you use it. Appreciate you all. I'll see you all very soon. Other channels to watch. Barry Bug, Ashton are both live. We're gonna raid Uwo's though. See you all soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye. Have a good weekend.